So Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the top BJP leaders paid their tributes to Hindutva ideologue, that is Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, on his birth anniversary today. Taking to Twitter, Prime Minister Modi called Savarkar hardworking son of Maa Bharti. Union Home Minister Amit Shah also in fact remembered Savarkar, saying his sacrifices will continue to give inspiration and strength to the country. Meanwhile, we are seeing as to how once again Congress has hit back at the BJP for hailing Savarkar, asking as to why someone who sought apology from British is called Veer.
On a day when the country is paying rich tributes to Veer Savarkar ji on his Jayanti, a person who spent his entire life fighting for this nation, who spent his crucial years in jail for the freedom of this country, today the Congress party yet again has insulted a national hero like Veer Savarkar and called him Maafi Veer. This is the same Congress party which is now going against the teachings of Indira Gandhi. Indira Gandhi in her past had hailed Veer Savarkar ji and called him one of the finest and greatest patriots. Is Rahul Gandhi's Congress correct, or is Indira Gandhi's Congress correct? Yet the Shiv Sena, for the sake of power, for the lust of power, has compromised even on Savarkar ji.
Alright, we have some more breaking news coming in. Once again, the Congress slamming the BJP for hailing Savarkar, saying that he apologized to the British, and how can he be Veer? This time Tariq Anwar has now in fact said once again in unison with the other Congress leaders' tweet, says that he apologized to Britishers. How can he be Veer? Then whatever Congress leader has expressed in his tweet is right. That's the latest statement coming in. We'll play out that reaction first.
वो वीर सावरकर जो माफ़ी मांगे थे लिखित रूप में, एक बार नहीं कई बार उन्होंने ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट के सामने विनती की थी, एक तरह से कहा जाए कि दया की भीख मांगी थी, और वो वीर कैसे हो सकते हैं? एक तो उनके नाम के आगे वीर लगाना ही गलत है.
Alright, so we have the Prime Minister and top BJP leaders paying their tributes to the Hindutva ideologue, that is Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, on his birth anniversary today. But taking to Twitter, Prime Minister Modi had also called Savarkar hardworking son of Maa Bharti, and also several other, in fact, remembrances coming in from senior BJP leaders, saying his sacrifice will continue to give inspiration and strength. But the Congress seems to think otherwise, and once again hitting at the BJP for hailing Savarkar, is now asking as to why someone who sought an apology from the British is being called Veer. And we have not one but two such Congress leaders coming out with such statements and remarks, despite the fact that we have not the first time the Congress tries to derive the Maafi Veer analogue as far as Swatantra Veer Savarkar is concerned, and we are showing you images as to how there has been an ongoing showdown over Savarkar as well. Let me also now go across to Arunil, joining us live on this broadcast. Yes, Arunil, certainly this is a showdown that has been ongoing between the two sides for a long time now. Once again, on the birth anniversary of Veer Savarkar, Congress leaders coming out and questioning the BJP.
Well, this is very much on the expected lines, Richa, because whenever Veer Savarkar's name has come up, there has been a showdown that has been witnessed between the Congress party and the BJP particularly. Today also, on the birth anniversary of Savarkar, the Congress party basically hitting out, saying that he had written multiple apology letters to the British government. He's also been accused by the Congress party, saying that he's responsible for the division of Indian society on communal lines. Now, the retort from the BJP has always been saying that he may have written those apology letters, but after his release from the Andaman prison, he continued his fight against the British government. He continued to contribute in India's independence movement. And mainly the BJP also says that Savarkar is somebody who has coined the term Hindutva. Savarkar certainly remains an icon for the RSS also. Now, there is a conundrum that comes in for the Shiv Sena particularly, because Shiv Sena has always hailed the legacy of Veer Savarkar, clearly saying that he remains an icon for the Shiv Sena. But at present, Shiv Sena is in an alliance with the Congress party in the Maha Vikas Aghadi government. With respect to Savarkar issue is concerned, there are clear-cut differences between the two parties. They refrain from about it openly, but there are differences which have time and again cropped up.
Absolutely, and that's the question the BJP leaders are also asking, Arunil, to the Shiv Sena. Why are they silent? Despite the fact that this has not been the first time the Congress party and their leaders have come out and insulted Veer Savarkar and also questioned the BJP.
Well, that is the question that the BJP has been relentlessly asking the Shiv Sena, saying that according to the BJP, the Shiv Sena has sacrificed Hindutva. According to the BJP, Shiv Sena only cares for Savarkar on paper, or only garland his or add flowers to his statues, but on the ground it doesn't really support Veer Savarkar. The reason for that, according to the BJP, is that the Shiv Sena has shook hands with the Congress party, which has been continuously, vehemently criticizing Veer Savarkar. The kind of allegations that have come in from Rahul Gandhi, the kind of statements that have come in from Rahul Gandhi or from several other Congress leaders, going to the extent of saying that Savarkar has betrayed our nation. Savarkar basically wrote multiple apology letters to the British government. He's also been called as an agent of the British government by many Congress leaders. However, there has been a very quick response that has always come in from the BJP, saying that he remains one of the crucial figure of India's freedom struggle. Even after getting released from the Andaman prison, he continued with India's freedom movement, and majorly he gave that term Hindutva, and he has been an icon of RSS legacy as well.
Absolutely, Arunil, and this also on a day when a film poster has been released on his life of Swatantra Veer Savarkar by Randeep Hooda, who also commemorated his memory, stating that he has done a lot for India's freedom struggle. But at the same time, there are certain leaders who still deny that and deny the respect to be given to a leader of his stature.
Well, that is again extremely controversial topic. Savarkar is for in present India's political system. If you look at it, present India's political dynamics, if you look at it, yes, the first look of the movie in which Randeep Hooda is playing, that has been released today, and as days pass by, as the release date is nearing, we can expect some major controversy with respect to this film as well, because time and again,
wait and see how the other leaders really respond to this, Arunil. For now, thank you so much for getting us the latest.